Welcome back to 70 times 7, the platform where we explore the dynamics of forgiveness. Hermie, you were telling us, relating to us the story of your traumatic experience. Please tell us a little more.
At that moment where they told us that they are going to iron my child, my wife stepped up and said, please don't iron our boy, but iron me instead. And then she came back, she told me again, Dad, they are going to iron me. I said, Ma'am,
So the little boy was aware
he
that
was
they were going
very
to
aware.
hurt him.
Yeah, he was very aware. So I said, Ma'am, we are helpless. It's only God can help us. So just continue praying. Pray that the Lord will help us. And so we just keep on praying, just keep on praying. And eventually, the man was willing to talk to me, the one that is watching. And although he doesn't want me to pin up my head, but he is willing to answer all,
He still had his foot on you.
Yes, no, he stopped that because he helped trying to, but he is willing to, at times, he was willing to converse with me. And then I said to him, even if you search this house for the whole day, you won't find any money. I said, my keys of the car is on the table. The wallet is there. If you want to get the money in our bank, the bank card is there. And he said, how much the money that you have in the bank? I said, I might have about 2,000 rand. I said, that's not the money.
So, it was too little for him.
Yeah. So that's what I said to him. And then finally, he called these guys. Let's go.
What amazes me is that you were able to remain calm during that time, and also direct your family's attention towards calling on God to sustain you during that time. Busi, I'm amazed at how the Lord's grace can sustain us during this time.
Yeah,
What do you
definitely.
think?
Definitely. Hemi's story really illustrates the power of God to keep us calm in the midst of the storm.
But I know that you've forgiven them. I'm saying it so coldly and so quickly, but I know that forgiveness is a long process. Have you forgiven them?
Yes, Paul. When I think of myself, trying to recollect, sometimes when I sit down alone, try to recollect the incidents and think of how God had forgiven me. I said to myself, why should I hate this person?
Even though they threatened your life.
Sure. At first, my reaction would be, you remember we were ushered to the police station and describe everything and so forth.
Yeah.
And these guys will keep on phoning me, do you have a clue? Do you have this? Do you have this? And finally I decided to myself, let's be quiet and forgive them. Now,
So you forgave them even before they came back to confess and ask for forgiveness.
How is it possible, What the question I have in my mind, and I'm sure many viewers at home will have this in their mind, how is it possible for you to forgive someone who can be involved in such a criminal act against you and your family?
I believe that if in my own act, I cannot forgive Paul. We profess to be a Christian. our walk in our Christianity, we started from a childhood, as if a child growing up and so forth. When you become mature Christian, your attitude towards this kind of thing is different. And it's only God will help you to really offer forgiveness to those who have hurt you, to those who have inflicted you. It's only Him, through Him. There's no other reason, there's no other way that I can forgive for myself.
I think that's a brilliant thought, Paul. And I think it must have, this thought might have crossed your mind, thinking that Christ also, he was violated. His rights were violated. He was crucified violently as though he were some criminal. But he endured all that, and he still said, Paul, which is something that is deep, that Father, forgive them, for they know not what they are doing. And I think, Hemi, this is crucial, and I know that the Lord gave you the strength to also do that, because as you say, it is not natural.
Absolutely. I think after I have decided to go this road,
the forgiveness
road, I don't have really, to remember this all the time. At times, remember when we after the incident, we have not go back to that house for more than a month because my wife
they needed
remembers
to heal.
the incident.
But eventually you went there and God gave you the grace that you needed.
To live in the same house.
Yeah, it's truly an amazing experience. To our viewers who are watching, from the experience of Hermie, it is truly evident that God's power is able to give you the strength to forgive. If Hermie can forgive those who put a gun to his head and to his wife and child, and as Hermie has testified, it's not through his own strength, but through the strength of Christ, it is possible for you to forgive also. And I want to encourage you, let go and let God bless you with the spirit of forgiveness, and you will experience the thrill of walking in this freedom. That is our prayer for you. Thank you very much, Hermie, for sharing with us.
Thanks.
And we pray that God will continue to bless you. May God richly bless you. Amen.